You're halfway through the day when your iPhone dies again. I researched over 30 iPhone power banks and filtered the ones that actually deliver fast, reliable charges. What I found about real-world capacity will save you from iPhone power banks that overpromise and underdeliver. Let's dive in. We're kicking things off at number 5 with the Anker Zolo power bank, 20,000 milliamp hours with 30 watts of output. And there's something really smart about how they designed this one. It has a built-in USB-C cable, roughly 6 inches, tucked right into the body. That means no digging through your bag for a loose cable. No forgetting one at home. You just grab the bank and go. And that cable is rated for over 10,000 bends, so it's not some flimsy afterthought that snaps in 2 months. Now, 30 watts of output is worth paying attention to. That's enough to take an iPhone from 0 to about 57% in half an hour. For a quick top-up before heading out, that's genuinely useful. And the input sits at 20 watts, so recharging the bank itself doesn't take forever either. Two-way, fast charging. That actually delivers on both ends. 20,000 milliamp hours gives you roughly 3 to 4 full iPhone charges, depending on the model. Keep in mind, there's always some conversion loss. No power bank delivers 100% of its rated capacity to your phone, but even accounting for that, this comfortably gets most people through a long travel day or a weekend trip. Where it might give you pause is weight, just under 12.5 ounces. That's not heavy by any means for this capacity, but it's not pocketable either. This lives in a bag, not in your jeans. If daily pocket carry is your priority, a smaller bank might suit you better. One detail that flies under the radar is Active Shield 2.0. It monitors temperature millions of times a day and adjusts output accordingly. For something you're pressing against your phone regularly, that kind of thermal management matters more than people think. Solid pick from a brand that's built a reputation on reliable charging gear. You'll find the link in the description. At number 4, we've got the INIU 20,000 milliamp hour power bank, and this one is all about getting the most charging capacity for the least amount of money. 20,000 milliamp hours. That translates to roughly 4 full iPhone charges in real-world use. For most people, that covers a long weekend without even thinking about finding an outlet. The sheer capacity here is the headline, but what makes this more than just a big battery is the 22.5 watts of fast charging. It supports PD 3.0 and QC4+, which means your iPhone actually recognizes it as a fast charger. We're talking about 75% in around 30 minutes. That's a meaningful top-up during a coffee. Now, where this gets practical, the USB-C port handles both input and output. One cable charges the bank and your phone. That simplifies your carry. On top of that, there are 2 USB-A ports, so 3 devices can charge simultaneously. Traveling with someone who needs juice, you're covered without carrying a second bank. Here's the honest trade-off though. 20,000 milliamp hours means real weight and size. This lives in a backpack or a tote, not your pocket. If daily pocketability is what you're after, look elsewhere on this list. INIU offers a 3-year warranty, which, for a brand without the same name recognition as some bigger players, is a smart move. It signals they trust the product to hold up. And with a massive global user base behind them, it's not just an empty gesture. If your priority is maximum charges per dollar, and you don't mind the extra bulk, this sits in a really strong spot. You'll find the link in the description. Number 3 on the list is the TORRAS MiniMag, 10,000 milliamp hours in a MagSafe power bank. And this one earns its spot for a specific reason. Most power banks at this capacity feel like carrying a small book. TORRAS went the other direction. This thing is genuinely thin enough to snap onto the back of your iPhone and still fit comfortably in a pocket. That changes everything about how you actually use it day to day. The magnetic attachment is the real selling point. No cables, no fumbling. Just align it with your iPhone and it locks on. You keep using your phone like normal while it charges on the back. For commutes, airports, or just walking around, that hands-free charging is a big deal. But here's what you should know. Wireless charging tops out at 7.5 watts on iPhones. That's standard for MagSafe battery packs, but it means a full charge takes its time. If you need speed, the wired route gives you 22.5 watts, which is a clear step up. Think of wireless as the slow, steady trickle, and wired as the quick burst when you really need juice fast. 10,000 milliamp hours realistically translates to about 1.5 full iPhone charges after efficiency losses. Not the biggest tank out there, but paired with the slim form factor, that trade-off makes sense. You're not buying this for a weekend camping trip. You're buying it so your phone never dies during the day. And here's something worth noting. TORRAS uses lithium polymer cells rated for over 500 charge cycles, and the bank carries FCC, UL, and TUV certifications. For a magnetic accessory that sits pressed against your phone for hours, knowing it has proper temperature control and overcharge protection matters. There's also an 18-month warranty backing it up. If carrying less is the goal, this is one of the smartest ways to keep your iPhone alive all day. You'll find the link in the description.
These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you with zero spam. Link in the description.
At number 2, we've got the TORRAS MiniMag 5000 milliamp hour power bank. And this one earns its spot for a very specific reason. If your biggest frustration with power banks is actually carrying them, this changes the conversation. 0.3 inches thin. That's thinner than most phone cases. You magnetically snap it onto the back of your iPhone, and honestly, it practically disappears. No cables, no fumbling, no digging through your bag. It just clicks on and starts charging. Now, let me be upfront about the trade-off. 5000 milliamp hours is not going to give you multiple full charges. On a newer iPhone, you're looking at roughly 1 full top-up, maybe a bit less after conversion losses. That's the reality. If you need all-day heavy use or multiple charges, this isn't what you grab. But here's why I think that's okay for a lot of people. This is the power bank you actually take with you, the one that lives in your pocket or clips onto your phone during a commute. Most people don't need 20,000 milliamp hours daily. They need a quick rescue charge to get through the afternoon. And for that, the MiniMag nails it. There's something worth noting about the build quality too. TORRAS claims over 500 charge cycles before any degradation, and the NTC temperature control chip actively manages heat while charging. That matters because wireless magnetic charging generates more heat than wired, and poorly managed heat is what damages phone batteries over time. This addresses that directly. The magnetic hold is strong enough for casual use, but I'd be cautious during anything high movement. A thick case might also weaken the connection, so keep that in mind. TORRAS backs this with an 18-month warranty, plus certifications from FCC, UL, and TUV. For a portable accessory, you're sticking directly onto your phone. That level of safety validation is reassuring. Bottom line, this is the best pick if portability is your priority. It won't outlast the bigger banks, but nothing this slim will. You'll find the link in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And at number 1, it's probably the least flashy pick on this entire list. The Anker Power Bank 10,000 milliamp hours in black. Here's why it takes the top spot. It does exactly what a power bank should do. No gimmicks, no unnecessary features, just reliable, portable power from a brand built on exactly that. There's something smart about stripping a product down to essentials and nailing every one of them. Now let's talk size, because this is where it gets interesting. Under an inch thick, 6 inches long, under 3 inches wide, around 8.5 ounces. That's genuinely pocketable. Not technically fits in cargo pants, pocketable. Front jeans, pocket, jacket pocket, small crossbody bag. It disappears into your carry without you noticing. 10,000 milliamp hours gets you roughly 2 full charges on a modern iPhone. For most people, that's the sweet spot. Enough juice for a full day of heavy use without carrying a brick. The USB-C port handles both input and output. One cable does everything. Charge your phone, recharge the bank, same port. Now the honest part, there's no MagSafe here. No wireless charging at all. If you want to snap a charger to the back of your phone and go hands-free, this isn't it. It's a wired power bank, plain and simple. But that trade-off is exactly why it's so slim and well priced. Anker made a deliberate choice and it pays off. The build is solid, drop tested to about 3 feet. Scratch resistance is part of the design, and they back it with an 18-month warranty, which is more than fair here. Sometimes the best pick isn't the longest spec sheet. It's the one you grab every morning because it fits, it works, and you trust it. That's this power bank. You'll find the link in the description. Now you know which power banks actually deliver real-world charges and which ones overpromise on the spec sheet. Prices in this category change without warning, so if one fit your carry, the links are in the description.